So here's the Super NES. I figured I'd do a quick review on what I did. Basically, what you're seeing now, if you see that's Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, but it's actually the Japanese edition. Now this is a Super Nintendo, as you guys can see. It's not a Super Famicom. I was able to get some game keys and take out the protectors that are on the SNES and able to play the Famicom games. Got these on eBay for an awesome price. That's Super Street Fighter 2, and this is also the original, and they're all Japanese, as you can see. And I'll actually turn this off so you can see what I did. So basically, I just took out the restrictor plate. I normally keep this covered or whatnot, so I won't have any issues with getting dust in it. Like I said, I rarely play this thing. I'm just testing out these games. But really awesome. Actually playing it through the HD PVR, as you guys can see. I don't have any regular component outputs on my television, as most people with newer televisions probably don't have. About to, play a little bit. Don't want to go to normal. That's not good. Got to go to turbo. And I'll show you the Japanese part right here. Everything's in Japanese. So, if you can see the letters, but I mean, it's really self-explanatory. Jab, strong, fierce, short kick, forward, and roundhouse. So, everything's in Japanese. I really wanted to get these games. These are, I think they're collector items. It's just a great thing to have this in a Japanese version. I've never played them as a kid. First time I was able to get them. Like I said, I got these games, these 3 games for like, basically, I want to say like $10 plus like $8 in shipping from Japan. Other than that, it shouldn't be any difference in these games than the American versions. Only difference is the names, from what I noticed. Like Vega is, I want to say, is that Bison? The names changed with the bosses. Don't quote me on them, I forget. But other than that, man, I'm actually going to post this on my Jimmy Woods 1906 account, and I'm going to try to be doing a little bit of reviews on some rarities. The fact that I have my SNES modded, and this is the SNES 2, and as you can see, this thing is in like perfect condition. I bought this new probably about more than 5 years ago, and got it for a real good price, like $40. And had the original Super Nintendo. I actually sold that one on Amazon a couple days ago for like $50. Gave them a couple games with it, and I was thinking about buying a Famicom, and I really thought about it. I'm like, well, if you can mod the system so it can play Japanese games, it's really no need to get a used Famicom, because a lot of the used Famicoms weren't in good condition. If they are, they want like $100, $150 for them. So, a little expensive. So, what I did was I bought some game keys on Amazon. I paid like $5 for these keys. Opened up my Super Nintendo today. It took me 5 minutes to take this stuff out. And if I want to, I can put the original parts back in. But like I said, I'm not going to sell this. I'm not getting rid of this. This is the Super NES 2, which was the smaller version. Awesome version. I also have the Sega 3, and I'm not getting rid of that either. So, this is a great system, and it's just the best of both worlds now that I'm able to play Japanese games. I think it plays everything except PAL. It has attachments, like, Super 8, I think, is another console, but I'm not going to, be really into that. I just wanted these Japanese games, the Street Fighter ones, and, I may look for, like, Fatal Furies and stuff like that, but, just an awesome new system. And I would have still had my box, because I had this box new, as well as the Sega 3, and when I moved, the moving company kind of destroyed those boxes. Thinking about it now, and I probably should have, had them to replace it, because these aren't worth as much without the boxes, but they're worth a lot more when you have the boxes and instructions, and I definitely had that, with the system. So I'm not going to stress it out now, because like I said, I really don't want to sell this. In the future, 20 years if they're trying to give thousands of dollars for these things, and maybe. But, you know, I'm just going to have fun with it right now. So, as you guys can see, it looks just like the American version. It's just Japanese, so it's nice to have that. So I'll post this up, fellas. Please subscribe.